Today, we take stock of the Chinese martial arts fantasy novels that we have read over the years. And the following are 10 recommended fantasy novels to see what stories they tell. The first book, The Ultimate Duke, is written by Beacon Players. The protagonist, Yu Wudao, a playboy who takes himself as a defender of the law and takes the greatest pleasure in conquering beautiful women. Why should I treat women as sacrosanct and inviolable goddesses? Why can't I treat them since God has so generously bestowed so much upon him? As the only male citizen in the third generation of two huge families, what reason is there for him not to conquer beautiful women, God's best gift to men? The second book, Laozi, is a toad. The author is the Beacon Theatre Marquis. The novel tells the story of the protagonist Zhao Jidi, nicknamed Zhao Baliang, the son of a large northern tycoon, a pseudo-otaku, with an unknown force value, a more perverted intellect value, invincible in science, and single-handedly striking a large harem. When I was a child, there is a complex to let a person headache family of small 8 to was released. Paranoid growth, bigger. He thinks we are a toad with ideals and ambitions and culture and stories. So the female toad is not to be seen, only eats one meat. After maturity, Zhao Jidi finally Guershi unrivaled, awry. The third book, The Demonic Life of Chen Erdok, is written by Beacon Fire. A rural dilettante's life against all odds. The ragged old man squatted on a birchwood pier in front of a dilapidated house, drank a mouthful of homemade soju, smoked a mouthful of extremely strong green toad dry tobacco, squinted his eyes, looked at the setting sun that was about to fall into the Changbai mountain range, and said towards a small child beside him, who was about 6 or 7 years old, and who was accompanying a black and a white earth dog to play Fusheng. The beast that most makes the northeast tiger scornful is not the thick-skinned black blind man, nor the 600 catty wild boar king, but the mountain guard dogs that have gone up the mount. The novel tells the story of Chen Ergu, a rural dilettante who chases after beautiful women, steps on his brothers, breaks into the city, and returns to the countryside again. The fourth book, very pure and ambiguous. The author is the second generation of fish people. Yang Ming is an ordinary high school student, fighting and beating and skipping classes and cheating. A standard poor student, he has a crush on the schoolgirl and doesn't dare to express his love, and he has no hope of taking the college entrance exams. However, an accident has given him a pair of magical contact lenses, which not only allow him to see things in the distance, like a telescope with autofocus, but also allow him to see through them. The main thing is that this pair of contact lenses can actually read other people's thoughts. He was also adopted by the king of killers, Fang Jian, as his disciple. A colorful life came to Yang Ming's body, cheating to make money to pick up the schoolgirl, gambling, speculating, buying lottery tickets, by the way, seducing a beautiful teacher. It's really unbeatable. The fifth book, Schoolgirl's Personalized Expert, is written by Fishman 2. The story is about a great master who walks out from the mountains. A mysterious jade pendant that can foretell the future is burdened with the responsibility of chasing the school flower, or on the orders of the schoolgirl's dad. Although Lin Yi did not want to deal with this difficult to serve Missy, but the order of the elders is difficult to disobey. He had to go a long way to transfer to Songshan City to the Missy saddle as a follower. So the most cattle follower in history appeared. The sixth book, Rebirth Chasing Beauty, is written by Fishman 2. The novel focuses on the male protagonist Liu Lei, who unfortunately dies drunk at the wedding of his crush, Zhao Yanyan. Accidentally went back to the past, not only predicted the future, but also has a superpower. The marriage that he missed in his previous life will not be missed again in this life. He establishes a technological empire, searches for alien technology, and becomes sworn brothers with King Yan. The seventh book, Dr. Genius, by Willow Shimpo. Want to save lives? Come study medicine. Want to kill people? Come learn medicine too. So what if you have billions of dollars and supreme power? I can control your life. King Luo, from an ancient Chinese medicine family. In order to get out of his marriage, he came from Yancheng to the prosperous Yanjing with his skillful hands. He cured countless patients, celebrities, rich and powerful businessmen, dignitaries, and members of the royal family come to become King Luo's apprentices, pure schoolgirls, beautiful royalty, famous ladies, exotic enchanting. They surrounded by King Luo, and what kind of ambiguous story will happen? Traditional Chinese medicine is in decline, and Western medicine is prevalent. Chinese medicine with strong practical value is not accepted by Western medicine and is called witchcraft. How should it fight back? Typhoid fever school, cold and cold school, Yishui school, attack the evil school, tonic earth school, nourishing yin school, warm tonic school, warm school of medicine. -1 schools of medicine, each holding the best school gathered in Yanjing. The text is not the first, the doctor is not the second. Who is the orthodoxy of traditional Chinese medicine? The eighth book, A Daughter Next Door is Growing Up, is written by Liu Xiaowang, fighting with a policewoman, flirting with a big star, catching a beautiful young lady, then racing with a big sister of the underworld, and having a domination of a little sister. There is still one thing that is too embarrassing to talk about, and that is digging a small hole in the corner to peep at the neighbor's beautiful girl taking a shower. This is the happy life of a rogue teenager with a secret life who is a city thief, fighting and picking up girls. He ninth book, Close Bodyguard, is written by Liu Xiaowan. The story is mainly about the village boy Yi Qiu came to the prosperous city in a lewd old man's introduction to become a rich girl, close bodyguard, and lived in the legendary beauty apartment, Blue Apartment, not equipped with the necessary skills to pick up girls. Yi Qiu, when the beauty of the contempt and difficult 3 days do not fight on the room, and see how the rogue bodyguard and the hostess of the big fight. He 10th book, Extreme Household Servant, is written by Yu Yan. It tells the story of Lin Wanrong, a young sales manager who accidentally travels to a completely different world under the alias Lin Sen and enters the Shao Mansion as a lowly house servant. In the Shao Mansion, Lin Sen, with his wit, intelligence and talent, helps the Shao Mansion to rise high in the shopping malls and officialdom, and becomes a legendary figure